Good evening, you Merc dwellers. Welcome to the EDH Brothers. I am the random dude, Josh, and welcome to the first Thursday Night Showdown of 2025. We hope you had a fantastic New Year's. Are you all safe, fun, had a blast, all that fun stuff. But tonight, we've got, of course, the usual suspects. And if you notice, we've got a different look going on. Got Dominaria behind us. I think it's pretty cool. But let's
What's up, everybody? Excited to be here, ready to kick off 2025 with some fun MTG games. Tonight, I am going to be running Elevere of the Wild Court. This is a upgraded, yep, everybody can go ahead and vomit in their mouth a little bit right now. This is a heavily upgraded version of the Precon. Thanks Amazon Flash Sales for getting it to me for $20. Woohoo! This is actually a deck that is, if you play in the EDH Brothers Commander League at Kayfabe Cards, you're not allowed to use this deck because it's too broken. But for Thursday Night Showdown, it's not even close to broken enough. So I'm looking forward to hopefully making some creatures real big, doing some enchanting things, and then killing everybody.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Caleb, aka Glorious Wolfman here, bringing the Lord of the Nazgul. I love the Nazgul. As a kid, watching the Lord of the Rings movies, they were my favorite parts of it. I've got a Nazgul tattooed right here on my arm, so I had to represent them. Haven't played this one on the channel yet, so I decided let's give it a shot. Josh and obviously our guests have not played against it. Nick has been the victim of it a couple times, so let's see how it goes in four-player.
That I have. Can't wait. I'm stoked.
What up, everybody? Thank you for having me here this evening. We're going to be running a modified Rebellion Rising setup, and this was last minute. I couldn't find my other setup. So here we are. Thanks, guys, for having me. Can't wait to kick off 2025 with you with our first Thursday Night Showdown. With that being said, let's get it.
Sounds good.
Let's do three. Ooh.
Yeah. Or in this case, didn't see it, I guess.
Left to right, correct. Alright, let's go. Drawing for turn. Alright, I am also going to do something that's completely as of the norm. Cure Keep, out on the field, comes in tapped. Actually, it does not. Just playing land. Passing.
Bro. I'm going to play a Clear Water Pathway and pass.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and do something really, really, really janky. I mean, so janky, you won't believe it. I'm going to play Plains and pass the turn.
All right. Drawn for turn. Yep, I'm gonna pass it.
Just passing it up, huh?
Just passing it up.
All right.
He's gonna flash in land.
I'll play a swamp into a Jameer Signet and pass the turn.
All right. Turn. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in a Hushwood Verge. It will tap for both since I do control planes. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2 to play Light Pause, Emperor's Voice. So, whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card with mana value less than or equal to that aura and with a different name than each aura you control. Put that card onto the battlefield attached to Light Pause, Emperor's Voice, then shuffle. Last turn.
Yep. How dare you disrespect my wraiths like that?
Ouch.
Wow.
Ouch. Big ouches. I'm over here shaking in my space boots. Yeah, pretty much. I have to pass. Go.
Do you have to discard?
Yes, actually. Sorry. I didn't think I was gonna go that blank on land like that. And funny, like my 3 I put back were lands because I was flooded.
What?
Not very
The
smart.
London Mulligan. The London Mulligan, very powerful tool.
Yeah.
Draw. Play an island. Let's go 2 for a Talisman of Progress. Nice. Thanks, Voodoo. And then I will play a Lightning Greaves and pass.
Jeez, that's a lot. All right.
My
I'm gonna
hand
go
was
ahead.
basically on a 2 drops.
I'm gonna play a Forest. I'm gonna go ahead and tap for Calyx, Guided by Fate. So he is a legendary enchantment creature and has a constellation. Whenever Calyx, Guided by Fate, or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Whenever Calyx or an enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may create a token that's a copy of a non-legendary enchantment you control. Do that only once each turn. Cool. That won't get gross. So he'll go ahead and put a +1/+1 on Light Pause. All right, and then I'll go ahead and have Light Pause swing at Caleb, the Glorious Wolfman, for 3.
My face.
To your face. Suck it, Trebek. and I pass turns.
It's just a token.
beautiful bird.
Oh, I love Stuffy Doll.
All right, cool.
You were the chosen one.
All right, awesome.
Yep, it's already there. Fun. To my face. All right. Oh jeez. This is bad. This is real bad. I should have mulliganed. Pass and discarding.
All right. Draw. Okay.
For real.
Land. Tapping for colorless to filter into the signet. Attempt to cast Lord of the Nazgul.
No response.
Attempt to equip Greaves.
That figures.
Checks out.
Just seems logical. I'm not ready to attack with it just yet, so I'll pass the turn.
Alright.
Thanks. Real quick.
Tap. Draw. Oh, sweet. Well, I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because it'll just be fun. I'm gonna pay 4 and play Smothering Tithe. I don't think you need me to read what that card does.
We have a couple newer viewers in the chat that I know, so you might want to read it.
Okay. Smothering Tithe. It is an enchantment. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2. If that player doesn't, you create a treasure token.
Ouch.
Yep. Ain't I a stinker?
Yeah, well, I'm fucked.
All right. Then I will. You know what? I'll let it. Oh wait a sec. That is an enchantment entering the battlefield, so I can put a +1/+1. I'll put it on Calyx, Guided by Fate. All right. And then I will swing Calyx at. I'll swing it at Jared.
What are we at?
That's just 3.
Just
then
three,
when
just 3.
Well,
Agreed.
you'll see why I'm going to do that, because then when he deals damage,
Oh, God.
I get to make a copy of a non-legendary enchantment, and I'll make a copy of Smothering Tithe.
Oh God.
And I'll pass the turn. I'm just going to go ahead and get my treasures ready right here. I made 2 treasures, correct? Just checking. I want to verify. Okay, thank you.
You and your treasure.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and take one for now.
Draw. Nope, no land. Discard, pass turn.
All right, untap.
By the way, I gotta pay the dude.
I just went ahead and made 2 treasure tokens. So
You're welcome.
thank you.
That sounds fun. I like to do. I think that's gonna be fun. So blue black floating, blue blue. So I'll have. I'm gonna blue sun zenith for 3. Trigger. If I can find my tokens, though there. Make a wraith. I'll set these here. And then I will draw 3 cards and shuffle this into my library. Then,
Sorry, I had to handle something. Hopefully I didn't miss too much killing.
It's all good. And Caleb, you didn't pay, did you?
no,
Smothering.
you're gonna make 4 total treasures.
All right. I'm up to 8.
Then I'm gonna tap Watery Grave and attack the man with the mana for 4 commander flying.
I'm guessing that's me.
Yes.
All right. I will take 4 from the Lord of the Nazgul.
And I will pass the turn.
Cool. All right. Your Wraith just has Menace, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'll play Forest, and I'll pay 1 green to play Soul Ring.
Yeah, that's the thing that causes us to kill him.
That was it. That was it.
That's the line.
Then I'll pay 4 to bring out Elevir. When that happens, I will attach a Virtuous Roll to Calyx, Guided by Fate. All right, and that will trigger Calyx, who will put a +1/+1 on another target creature. I'll have him put it on Elevir to make her a 5/5. Then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to tap my Soul Ring and sack one of my treasures to play Danitha, Casper, and Paragon. First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, and or an equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. So then I'll sack 2 more treasures for, no, I'm sorry about that. I will sack 3 more treasures, bringing me down to 4. To cast Eidolon of Countless Battles with its Bestow ability onto Light Paws. So Eidolon of Countless Battles and enchanted creature get +1/+1 for each creature you control, and +1/+1 for each aura you control. So that'll also trigger Calyx. I'll have Calyx put a +1/+1 counter onto Danitha. Then I will put 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures on Light Paws, and I will go ahead and throw on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enchantments +5/+5 on Light Paws. Then that will trigger Light Paws to where I can go search my deck for a enchantment aura that is 4 or less mana value.
You're doing what now?
What's up?
You're doing what now?
Because I attached an enchantment to Light Paws, I get to go search for.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get to go search my deck for an aura that's +4 or less. moment here. It's a bird and it flies. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, it's flipping me off. Okay, gotcha. Right. Sorry, just there's a few in here. I'm looking for the right one. Yep. Bingo, that's the one I want. I'm going to attach Angelic Destiny to Light Paws. It now gets +4/+4, has flying and first strike, and is an angel in addition to its other types. And when it dies, return Angelic Destiny to its owner's hand. Now, I believe if I understand Light Paws correctly, no, I have to cast it correct, so I don't trigger off that. It's not like a cascade effect, correct? Okay, gotcha. So let me go ahead and just look at my options here now. Do the shuffle, and then let me just update that there are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enchantments in the battlefield. There's still the same amount of creatures. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, yeah, you're right. 3, 4, yeah, 7. So, all right, my bad. So we're up to 7 enchantments. And I'm going to go ahead and bump that up. And Calyx is also picking up +7/+7. There were 2 more triggers off of, there was another trigger of Calyx since that entered the battlefield. I'll just go ahead and buff him up by 2. And I'm done doing gross things. So I'm going to now move to combat. And Josh, I'm going to swing Light Paws, Emperor's Voice at you. So it is a 6. All right, 2 + 6 + 13. No, hang on. No, it's 6 base plus 13 counters on top of it. So it's 19 coming to you. And I'm going to swing Calyx, Guided by Fate, at Caleb, which Calyx currently is a 3, 5. He's a 10/10.
And can he be blocked or anything?
No, he can be blocked. He doesn't have flying or anything like that. He's just a 10/10.
This Nazgul or this Wraith couldn't block faster.
Okay, there we go. He's 19. All right, and that's a enchantment creature dealing damage, so I will draw a card. And then I will pass the turn. Mm-hmm. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you for that opportunity.
Such a pleasure.
Are you going to pay for smothering tithes? Cool.
Okay.
Nice. All right. How much is that? I'll take 3 damage.
Land. Hopefully land. No, unfortunately. Discard. Pass. This is brutal right now.
Nick, you can have your treasure.
All right.
Yep, you have your treasure.
Go to
No
10.
tithings for you.
Darkwater Catacombs.
Oh shit. Is that May? May. What's that trigger?
Cool. I'm gonna raise the Palisade. So choose a creature type, Wraith. Return all creatures that aren't of the chosen type to their owner's hand.
Okay.
Then it makes a Wraith token. Then I'm going to filter through this. So blue, black, and then there's blue. It doesn't matter the third one because I'm just going to play Nazgul, the first one of them. I'm going to use this as my Ring Bearer token. So I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on each Wraith I control because the ring tempts me. And then I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to attack. Let's see. Let's attack Josh. So it'll be 5. Yes. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. Draw. I will play a Plains. And then let me think here. So, sorry, just gotta think the order. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and play one white, tap my Soul Ring. I'll float 1 colorless, play Light Pause. And then I'm gonna play a red and a white and a green, plus my other floated to play Calyx. When he enters, I'm gonna put a +1/+1 on Light Pause. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3, sacking 1 treasure to bring back Elevere of the Wild Court, putting a Virtuous Roll onto Calyx. That will trigger Calyx. I will put a +1 on Elevere. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and sack 5 treasures, going down to 4, to play Unfinished Business. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then return up to 2 aura and equipment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to crap. I can't play that because I don't have a creature in my graveyard. Never mind. Damn it. That sucks. All right, well, I'll still have fun. I'll go ahead and sack 3 treasure tokens, going down to 6, and I'll bring back Denitha, Capspan of Paragon. All right, Paragon. I mean, not Paragon, Paragon. What's wrong with me? All right. That's on an enchantment, so there's no triggers there. I can't do anything because everything has summoning sickness, so I pass the turn. You paying for tithes? Okay.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, let's see a land happen for me. Drawing for turn, no land. You know, at this point, I should just might as well concede because that's crap. Discarding and go fast.
All right, let's see what I draw. Okay. I will actually pay for tithe.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a brainstorm. Trigger. Draw 3, put 2 back. I will not pay for these though.
Okay.
Okay.
So I believe I make 6 treasure tokens in that instance, right?
No. I only drew 3 cards.
Draw 3 cards with 2 instances of Smothering Tithe, so...
Oh, then yeah. Sure.
Which did you pay 4 for Smothering Tithe, for the 2 tithes, when you...
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I did not.
Would you like me just to make another treasure, or...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wasn't sure if you
Play
actually
Prismatic
off of
Vista.
my turn, but yeah, I didn't pay either.
I caught it, Jared.
Yeah, thank you.
Fetch. Get a swamp. Yard. All right. Well, let's play 2. I'm gonna try to free us up a little bit here. I'm gonna feed the swarm the copy of Smothering Tithe.
All right.
Five off that, or 4 off that. I only did the copy, by the way, to make the board state easier. Otherwise, you have to remember what the copy is.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Not a monster, despite what people think. Okay. Let's move to combat. Nick, do you have any flyers?
I don't currently.
Okay. 5/5 Lord of the, or 5/4 Lord of the Nazgul. Coming at you.
All right.
And I think that's all I want to do, and I'll pass.
All right. I will untap. All right, I will play a play a forest.
Okay.
Then I will go ahead and. Oops. So sorry. I will go ahead and play. I'll go ahead and tap my Soul Ring for 2 and 1 white, reducing the cost to 3 to play Songbird's Blessing, attaching it to Light Paws.
Yeah.
When that aura comes in, I can put a +1/+1 onto Danitha. Then I will search for a 4 or less aura. Okay. I will pull out Sage's Reverie, and I will attach it to. I'll attach it to Elevere of the Wild Court. When Sage's Reverie enters the battlefield, draw a card for each aura you control that's attached to a creature. So I will draw 3 cards. Oh, wait a second, actually. Yep, and I actually apologize. It has to attach to light pause. It can't attach to another creature, so that's my bad. But it will still trigger, and I will still draw 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay. Then I will go ahead and let's see. I still got some stuff to do here. Sorry, it's taking a minute. I did play a land for turn, so I won't do that. All right, so Calyx will trigger. I'll put a +1/+1 on Calyx. Calyx does have the Virtuous Roll triggered, so he gets 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets +4. Yeah, +4. And Light Pause is getting +2 off of the enchantment. That's actually +3 because he gets the Virtuous Roll as well. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 white and a green. And I'm going to tap, and I'm going to play Grasp of Fate. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent that player controls until Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield. All right, so I am going to get rid of Rhythm of the Wild. And I am going to get rid of your Death Touch Wraith at the moment, Caleb.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 more. And I'm going to go ahead and play Snake Umbra. And that'll trigger Calyx. I'll just go ahead and put a Calyx trigger on Calyx. And then Enchanted Creature has +1/+1 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. That is another aura here, so that will trigger 4. And that puts 5 on Calyx's Virtuous Roll trigger. All right, so I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to have Light Pause swing at Josh. I'll have Elevere of the Wild Court swing at Jared, and then how much you have how much blocking right now, Caleb?
4, 3, 3, so 10.
10, okay, and I've got.
How much did I take from your Elevere?
From Elevere, you took 6. I will go ahead. Oh, and there will be a trigger, so I will attach a Virtuous Roll to Light Pause. Actually, I'm going to attach it to Denitha. So that'll give it, which will buff up Calyx. It'll buff up Light Pause, and that'll put a +6/+6 on Denitha as well. Yeah, Caleb, I'll let you escape at the moment. Maybe you won't swing at me. You know, come on, be nice. You know, and then I will. Yeah. Okay. So that'll go through. So Josh, you have a total of 8 coming from Light Pause. And then when it attacks, I reveal cards at the top of my library until I reveal an aura card. You may put that card on the battlefield. If you do, or if you don't, put it in your hand. Aura card, okay. Haven't gotten an aura yet. That's a plains. That's a land. Okay, I've got Strength of Harvest. So I will put that into my hand. And put these on the bottom of my library in random order. All right, yeah, so in total, Light Pause, he deals, like I said, I think 9. Sounds right. And it's 6, sorry, it's 8. It's 8, you're right, I'm sorry. It's a lot of counters to keep track of at this point. And then Elevere of the Wild Court deals 6. All right, now there are triggers. That's 2 enchanted creatures, so I draw 2 cards. Then Calyx triggers. Whenever an enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may create a token that's a copy of a non-legendary enchantment you control. Do that only once per turn. I'm going to make a copy of Grasp of Fate. And Caleb, I'm going to take your Lightning Greaves. And Josh, I'm going to take your Living Weapon. All right. All right, then second main phase. I am going to go ahead and I'll pay 1 and 1 treasure to attach Strength of the Harvest and attach it to Calyx Scattered by Fate. It gets +1/+1 for each creature and enchantment you control. That'll trigger, and I'll put a +1/+1 on Elevere. All right. And then I will sack.
This game brought to you by Smothering Tithe, by the way.
I'll sack 4 more treasure tokens to play Shalai, Voice of Plenty. Flying, you, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures you control have hexproof. And then I can pay 4 and 6 green to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. I'm going to go ahead and sack 6, going down to 4 to do that, and I'll put a +1/+1 on each creature I control from that. And I think that's the end of my shenanigans at this point. I think I'm done right now. Yeah, was that enough? Was that enough? And I will pass the turn.
Well, don't forget to pay your tithings, guys. I just need to be euthanized at this point.
I have a 4/5 flying angel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's a 4/5 currently. All right. I will go ahead and take 5.
Nick, how many cards in hand?
What's up?
How many cards in hand?
3.
Okay.
Bill. All right, here's to hoping. Oh, finally, play land.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Let's go. I didn't have to this time. Thank God. I know. I was starting to feel bad for myself.
Play a drowned catacombs, enters untapped because I have numerous islands and swamps. No, I'm not paying for tithe. 5, 6, 7. Akroma's Memorial. Nick, I'm going to attempt to go for the throat shall trigger.
Well, I mean, that's a certain word I love to say about people who do crap like that, but
It's okay.
in response, I'm going to sack all but one treasure token to go ahead and put a +1/+1 on all my creatures before Shalai dies.
Sounds good.
And then what do you go for the throat? What do you have to give up on that one?
It's destroy target non-artifact creature.
Okay. It's dead.
And then I'm going to move to combat and swing all of these at you.
Okay, and that's how much?
5, 9, 12, 15, 18, all flying, first strike, trample, haste, vigilance.
Oh, all right, I'm dead. That sucks.
Go, Josh.
It could be worth it right now.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Actually, my Nazgul gets to re-enter, and this I get this back. I'll re-equip it to my commander.
Yeah, you get some
And then
stuff
I
back.
put a bunch of counters on my dudes. Because they aren't all wraiths.
I'd say it's going to be a quick game from here.
I hope so. I only have so many of these giant dice.
I mean, I got plenty of dice for you, man. Like, I don't seem to be needing them right now.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Seems reasonable. Yep. Flying first strikes vigilance. Yeah, you know the drill. Right, but they also all have pro red.
And I was the threat. Everyone swing at Nick because he's the threat. Just making it easier for Caleb to swing out on the next turn, right?
Drawing. Oh, look at that. We got some more land finally.
There we go.
All right. Whoop. What's even more funny is, like, still can't do nothing. So, pass.
All right. Yep.
So much fun.
I'm going to.
Please.
3,
Yeah,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to cast Rite of Replication with Kicker, targeting my Nazgul. So I'm going to make 5 copies of Nazgul, which is going to trigger and give each of my wraiths 25 counters. Or sorry, 30 counters. Then I'm going to cast a Ponder, and I'll make all my wraiths +9/+9 and kill you both. For base power 9/9.
Thank you. You've saved me a lot of time.
And yeah, that's how we do it in the Wraith community.
And today's pick is, of course, the legendary Army of Darkness. Now, this is absolutely a classic, of course. I chose this since I was running Elevere in the first round. I thought it would be a lot of fun to have a sort of fantasy-themed horror film. Yes, this is very much a comedy horror film, absolutely. 1992, Sam Raimi, the original conclusion to the Evil Dead trilogy that was sort of set up by the cliffhanger ending of Evil Dead 2. It was Raimi really getting a big budget for the first time with the Evil Dead franchise, with Universal backing it. Bruce Campbell in all of his glory. So many great one-liners. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this. This, obviously, as you can tell by how fancy this edition looks, this is not a 1, 2, 3, but 4-disc version of the set that includes 3 different cuts of the movie. And I would highly recommend it if you get the chance to watch some of these, because some of the alternate endings and so forth are amazing. But I will still rank the original S-Mart, Give Me Some Sugar Baby ending as the best one that you can get. So for sure, Army of Darkness, check it out if you're in the mood for some medieval mayhem.
Love it. You ain't right.
I am going to be playing Bremis, Blight of Oreskos. This is another precon that has been heavily upgraded. I very much wanted to build a Phyrexian deck that did not use any poison whatsoever. It does use, of course, the other Phyrexian mechanic of Proliferate and the newer mechanic introduced in the March of the Machines arc, which was the Incubation. So it is all about it. There are definitely some Praetors in here who are going to probably, hopefully, make a fun appearance. And it's going to do some fun stuff. This deck can definitely go off. Josh can attest to this, but this is also a new deck, first time on the stream. So I'm excited to run it.
Yeah, no, I played it 2 or 3 streams ago, maybe 4. So this is my Amanatu Blink deck. This is all about blink and flicker and ETB triggers, and I don't really try to win the game so much as just accrue value. I consider it a win if I have 40 cards in hand at one point with a Reliquary Tower out. So I call this deck Infinite Value. I'm not going to be attacking. I'm just going to be blinking, and then maybe if I'm lucky, I win the game.
All right.
Cool. Draw for turn. Oh, what do you know? I'm gonna play some dang land. Castle Arwindale comes in tap. Let's go. Pass turn.
Right. Draw. I'm going to play a Flooded Strand, crack it, go to 39, and go get my Rafine's Tower and pass it.
All right. Turn. I'm going to go ahead and play a Swamp, and I will pass turn.
Oh, Josh, you'll appreciate this. I've got the Stepping Complete, Elish Norn, other machines in this one. That was, yeah, I pulled that out of the
It's
land.
2 times you should have wore white shorts today, Josh.
Sweet.
Ooh. Draw.
Funny, there's Rafine's Tower.
What to do, what to do, what to do. Alright, I'm gonna play land for turn, pass. Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Let's go Glacial Fortress into Demir Signet and pass.
All right. Turn. I'll play a Plains. I'm going to go ahead and tap 2. I'm going to go into an Orzhov Signet. Pass turn.
All right.
Draw.
I actually found an instance in this deck where I might want to attack.
Play a Plains. Tap 3 here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play Bravo, Steel Legion. As long as it's my turn, creatures, tokens I control get +1/+4, and nothing like that's going on, so just pass turn. I know we're going somewhere. We're going places.
I'll play a Shattered Sanctum. It enters untapped because I have 2 or more lands. And I'm going to play Elite Guard Mage. So flying, enters the battlefield, gain 3 life, and draw a card. I will pass with 6 cards in hand.
All right. Tap, draw. I will play play a Swamp. And I'm going to go ahead and tap 2. Tapping that to tap Orzhov to play Grimace. Whenever you cast a Phyrexian creature artifact spell, incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. And at the beginning of each end step, if Phyrexian died under your control this turn, proliferate. I don't believe he gets that on cast. I think he has to be out for that to happen, so I will pass the turn.
Tap. Play a Mountain. Then we're going to... Yeah. Play a tap 4. And we're going to play Heroic Reinforcements. Create 2 1/1 soldiers. And creatures I control, so get +1/+1 and gain haste.
Yep.
Yep. So he gets. He's a 2. Yeah, he's a 2/5. Yeah, 2/5. Sorry, I can't math right now. Yeah. And these guys are all now 2/2s. And they have haste. Just because, Josh, you swung at me the very first time last time, I'm hitting you this time. Fair enough. So we're gonna hit you for... Why can't we math right now? 7. You know, punitive judgment, but alright. Pass turn.
Let's draw. Okay. I'm going to play a Watery Grave, and I will take 2 for it. I'm going to cast my commander, Amanatsu. I'm going to -1 to blink out the Elite Guard Mage. Okay. So I'll draw and gain 3 life. And then I will pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
Okay, I will untap. Drop turn. I will play a Plains. Then I'm going to tap 2 Plains and Swamp to tap Orzhov to play Elish Norn.
Do that.
Okay.
I really wish they had given them some kind of thing after their name instead of just Shieldred, just Elish Norn, because it gets really confusing.
It does. All right, and that's a Phyrexian spell, so I will incubate 4 currently. And then I will go ahead and let's see, Caleb. I'm gonna swing my Bremis at you for 3.
Sure. We'll take 3 Bremis damage.
All right, cool. And then I will pass the turn.
You're gonna. You should just like go outside and throw one of those over in my direction. I'm sure I'll find it. Man, I got to. We gotta do an in-person game one of these days, right?
Absolutely.
Scry away. I was just thinking that. All right. Drop.
Oh,
Nice. Play land. Man, we're on a roll playing land today. I'm loving it. Gonna tap 2 here. Play Loyal Apprentice. It's got haste at the beginning of combat on my turn. If you control your commander, create a 1/1. I do not control him right now. With that being said, let's yeah, let's pay 2 more here. I'll pay 2 more here and play Talisman of Conviction.
Yep.
Artifact and yeah. And let's see here. What we got going on over on yeah. Nick, you got flyers over there?
Don't have flyers, just have a 3/5 Phyrexian with Vigilance, and whenever source an opponent controls deals damage to you or any permanent I control, that source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay 1.
Yeah, let's not fuck with that. All right. Yeah, we're gonna swing all over at Caleb. We're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5 towards you.
You gonna ding Amanatu at all, or just go all at Caleb's head?
Just Caleb's head.
All right, that's fair.
I'll take 5.
Caleb, Caleb. I just want to make sure you're not gonna ultimate Amanatu on this game, are you?
Oh, absolutely. I refuse to ultimate Amanatu when I'm playing in person.
Fair enough.
Much less
good.
trying to do it over spell table. I would never do
Okay,
that.
good. Okay, good.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
As far as I'm concerned with Amanatu, she only has 1 ability, which is -1 blink a creature. If I start plussing her, then I'm really desperate.
Gotcha.
You got anything else, Jared?
Oh no, that's it. Intern. Thanks.
All right, cool. At your end step, I'm gonna flash in everyone's favorite corgi, Felia. Yep. Now,
by Corgi.
Wow.
It's one of those, Josh said there can only be one Corgi around here, and it's not yours.
Josh is a dog murderer. How does Cat feel about that?
I'm a cat lover, so I don't care.
Someone gonna call the someone gonna call the ASPCA here.
I'm just gonna call John Wick.
There you go. Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I'm gonna call John Wick.
I'm gonna
Call Ron Burgundy. Love my dog,
Um,
Baxter.
I'm gonna blink the guard mage. Game 3. That was 4. Draw card. Ooh, okay. That's a Magic the Gathering card. I'm gonna play Miss Meadow Witch. Miss Meadow Witch is a 1/1 Kithkin wizard, and I can pay 4 to blink a creature, and then to begin, but it flickers, so it returns at the end step, not immediately. And I'm gonna pass the turn.
All right.
I mean, that's fair, but
You don't have to be flickering.
it only gets one per attack step.
All right.
It's not like Soul Herder. Soul Herder, that's an insane card.
All right, I'm gonna pay 2 and 1 to tap, and I'm gonna play. First I'm gonna tap 2 so I can transform my incubator. It's a +4. Then I'm gonna play Filigree Vector. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on up to any number of target creatures or charge counters on each number of target artifacts. So I'll put +1 on each of my creatures. All right. And then I will incubate 4 again off of him entering. Then I will move to combat. And let's see. All right. Jared, I'm going to swing Elish Norn a 4/6 with Vigilance at you. Caleb, I'm going to swing my 5/5 Phyrexian Artifact at you, and 4/4 Bremis is coming your way, Josh.
I'll pick 5.
Yeah, I took 4.
Cool. All right, and then beginning of end step. Nope, no Phyrexian died under my control, so there will be no proliferation, and I will pass the turn.
That is a nice one. Not gonna lie, it's a good artwork.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Just wanted to play that emblem. It's in the emblem. Alright, and tap. Draw. We're gonna play Slayer Stronghold. We're gonna tap to add. And 5. Play Marital Coup. Create X 1/1 soldier token, white soldier tokens. If X is 5 or more, which it is, destroy all other creatures.
I'll respond.
Yep.
I'm going to activate Miss Meadow Witch and link out this until end of turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, create 5.
That's just creatures, though, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
There's no.
And my incubator, since it is not yet a creature, it's just an artifact, will remain.
Yeah.
Yep. And all that you have left is 5/1/1s, right?
Yeah, I have 5/1/1s. There's no other ability going on with that, and we are tapped out. So pass turn.
All right, at your end step, Elite Guard Mage returns. I get to draw a card and gain 3 life.
Solid.
Yeah.
I know we haven't actually gotten to play together other than on Arena.
Isolated Chapel. I'm going to play Preston the Vanisher. So Preston the Vanisher is a 4-cost, 2/5 rabbit wizard. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't cast, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/1 white illusion, and then I can pay 1 and a white, sacrifice 5 illusions, exile target on-land permanent. So I'm gonna kill off Amanatu, and you blink my Elite Guard Mage. So it'll blink, enter, and I make a 0/1 copy of it. So I'll draw 2 cards and gain 6 life.
Jesus.
I have already played a land for the turn. So I'm going to move to discard. And discard this Return to Dust. And pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap. Draw. Yep. Alright, I'll tap out step 6 to bring back Bremis. And pass turn. Oh. Actually, my incubator token will proliferate up to 5 because at the beginning of each end step, if a Phyrexian dies, I do proliferate. So I did have all those Phyrexians die. So my incubator is a... Now, does proliferate for each instance of a creature dying, or just...
Well, yeah. So no.
Okay.
Begin ends step if a Phyrexian died this turn.
Just proliferate. So it's a one-time thing. So yeah, so that will
think
proliferate
so.
to 5. Yeah.
Let me double check. Yeah, because you would see all the other ones die.
Well, wait a second though. It died too. So does that trigger? Because it died. So does that actually doesn't
Is it
trigger?
every Phyrexian creature, or is it just every creature that you control?
Phyrexian died under your control.
Yeah. So if it's a Phyrexian itself, then yes, it would trigger.
But it would be at the end step, and it was dead by the
It's
end
the-
step, so it wouldn't be
But
there.
it sees itself, right?
Okay.
So it creates a delayed trigger.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so it is 1 then. Okay.
At least I think that's it. It's
We'll roll with it.
yeah.
All right, cool.
If
But
we're
I'm
wrong, if we're wrong, the comment section can let us know. Which
there you go. They'll let us
Right.
know.
engagement.
Engagement. I'll pass the turn.
Sure.
Say what now? Did you pass? Oh wow, this guy. What is going on? All right, untapped everything. Play planes for the turn. Oh, we'll tap 5 here. I know, that was disgusting. We'll play Assemble the Legion. Beginning of my upkeep, put a monster counter on Assemble the Legion, then create a 1/1 red white soldier creature.
I'm gonna be
with
a
8.
monster and mana drain that.
Oh god. Is someone feeling threatened?
Yes. Have you read that card?
You
Yes,
can't draw
I
his
have.
entire deck.
Yes, basically. I was the monster for a second, but it's okay. No biggie.
Also, that gives me 5 mana in my pre-combat man phase, which is nice. It really is, actually.
I'm gonna tap over here and add 1 plains, tap 1 more mountain over here, and then I'm going to pay 2. That's the 2 cost to give my target creature +2, and it gains vigilance and haste until end of turn. It's going to go on this little guy right here, this little soldier. So now he's
you
a
take
3.
You take a damage off your talisman, right?
Yep.
For adding white. Cool.
Mhm. And so we'll take that. We'll take that damage. It's okay. And then now he's a 3.
Mhm.
3/1. Yeah, 3/1. And we will go ahead and move to attacking phase, and we will hit 3, 4, 5. We'll swing 5. Let's go ahead and swing 5 at you, Nick.
At me.
Yeah, I mean,
All
you haven't
right.
taken anything yet.
Oh, I had my entire board wiped. That's just rude. Okay, I will block 1.
Nobody
with
plays
Premise.
this game for fun.
I will block.
I do.
Which are they all 1/1s you're swinging, or do you have something that's?
I have a 3/1 right here, and a 1/1 and a 1/1.
I will, because I hopefully don't regret this. I will block your 3/1 with my 3/4 commander, and I will take the 1/1.
Okay, so you'll take 2.
I'll take 2. Yeah.
What was your commander at?
He was a 3/4.
Yeah, so that destroys that guy.
Yep.
Right on. And that's end of turn.
Cool.
With 1 card left in hand, by the way.
Draw. Make 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shock in this Godless Shrine.
Because why not lose 2 life?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to go down to one colorless and play Panharmonicon. If an artifact or creature entering the battlefield would cause a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers an additional time.
Hey, I run that in this deck too.
I'll pay 4/5, recast Amanatu. Is there anything else I want to do? No. I'm gonna minus Amanatu, blinking the elite guard mage again. So it's gonna enter. Remember, another non-token creature enters the battlefield. So I'm actually gonna make 2 copies with Preston here. Yep. So I will draw 2, 4, 6, and I will gain 12 life.
Jesus.
No. Yeah, each one gains me 3 life, so 6. 18 life? Yeah, 18 life.
Oh, okay. Just 18 life, guys. Just 18.
You said each one gains you 6, and you have 4 there.
I have 3. This one is just a copy that already existed.
Gotcha.
And I draw 3 cards. Okay. Again, I've already played my land for the turn. So I'm going to move to discard, as you do. And I'm going to discard this Damnation. And I'll pass the turn.
All right.
I'm not suspicious at all, Josh.
I'll go ahead and play Temple of Silence, and I'll scry 1. I'll leave that right on top. And... Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay 1 to tap my Orzhov Signet. Then I'm going to tap the white plus 3 more white, floating the black, to play Phyrexian Vindicator.
Sure.
And then I'm going to go ahead and incubate 4. And I'll use my last black.
Oh, and I draw 6 cards, so I have to discard way more than that.
Oh yeah, you get to discarding.
No, actually, I'm going to discard the Plains, this Ravenous Chupacabra, and this, I don't even know, Rune-Scarred Demon.
And I'm going to go ahead and play a black and that other black that I had floating to Knight's Whisper, and I'm going to draw 2 cards, and I'm going to lose 2 life. Because when I draw cards, I lose life, Caleb. Like a good person.
You're playing white, too. Come on.
Yep. All right, and then I will... Let's see. I am going to think about my next action in life. You know what? I really feel in this instance that the Phyrexians would like to try to align with the Rebel Alliance and the fairies against the growing blink threat that we're all facing. And so I'm going to hold attacks past the turn.
What do I do with all of these answers?
I don't currently have any at the moment that produce color.
Yeah, I have none.
I have 1. Just 1. No. I take that back. That was a lie. I have 2.
Slayer Stronghold. What's the other one?
Slayer Stronghold and my Talisman over here.
Well, Talisman's on a land.
But it produces colorless. Oh, well then 1.
Yep.
Alright. Untapped everything. Boop, draw. Ooh. We're gonna play land for turn. Furlcom Snarl. It's gonna come into the battlefield tapped.
I was gonna say you have untapped mana too, Josh. And you're also playing blue. I'm just saying, I'm feeling a little attacked right now, and I'm just over here gaining life and drawing cards. I'm not messing with you all at all.
What about that mana drain you did?
Quiet you.
We're gonna play 2 right here. We're gonna play Burrow's Charm.
That's in the pack.
Permanents I control, we're gonna gain indestructible until end of turn.
Sure.
And let's see here. What else do I want to do? It's pretty sad when I don't know what I want to do. I have options now. I know, man.
Options are optional.
Yeah. We'll pay 4. Yeah, we'll pay 4. And then we're going to play Fiddler Retreat. It's got landfall, and I get to create a 2/2 white cat. Wow. And I put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. And they gain vigilance. Look at that, we're doing things today. I think that's nice little change. Yep. So these guys all become 3/3s. This guy's a 5/5. And because this triggered this, so these are 4/4. And they all have vigilance right now. So with that being said, we're going to move into attack phase.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to swing at good old Josh over here for 9. Let's see here, 12. Actually, this guy's got summoning, so yeah, so 8, 11, 14. 14 your way, Josh.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that threat assessment at the moment, but
Ash ho! No, this is payback. He destroyed me in MTG Online hundreds of times. And yeah. His infinite kernel information of MTG is also very threatening.
It's fair.
Yeah. Hey. What are you saying, man? Hey, I did years ago, and I couldn't keep up with it. Too many new things kept coming out, and at the end of the day, like, it just wasn't for me.
That's fair. You got anything else?
I'm good. Pass turn.
Alright, draw. Oh boy. Well, I like having fun. Y'all like having fun?
I don't know.
Elish Norn, Mother of Machines?
Least favorite of machines?
Yeah, that's a good response. Elish Norn, do it. Okay. You will. Okay. So she's a 4/7 with vigilance. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers an additional time, and permanents entering the battlefield don't cause abilities of opponents' permanents to trigger. Interesting note with this and bounce lands, I would have to bounce 2 lands. You all don't have to bounce any. I'm going to minus on Amanatu to Blink Elite Guard Mage. Returns. Triggers 1,000 times. So I'm going to make 3 more Elite Guard Mage illusions. So I'm going to have a total of 6 of them now. Right? I'm going to draw what is that? 8 cards and gain 24 life. Putting me up to 80.
Yep.
Three, 6, 8. And then just for the fun of it, I'm going to cast a Flicker Wisp. When it enters, I can blink 2 permanents. So, or Flicker, I'm going to blink this guy out, and I'm actually going to blink out Amanatu. And move to instep. This guy returns, Amanatu returns, and then I'm going to make 3 more Elite Guard Mages.
Jesus.
And I'm going to draw another 8 cards and gain another 24 life. Oh, big time. Big time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to sculpt my hand and pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap and draw. Nope, not what I need. But okay. I'll play a Fetid Heath. All right.
All right. If anyone's curious what I'm discarding, Azorius Signet, Brago, Lavinia the 10th, Vindicate, Swamp, Reflector Mage, Sepulchral Primordial, Swamp, Hallowed Fountain, Marsh Flats, Cloud Blazer, Void Rend, Island, Massacre Worm, and Angel of Despair. And that Void Rend is the gilded foil because I like the way they look. Yeah, it was great.
So I'm gonna pay 1. Tap that for 2. Pay another. Tap that for 2 more. So I'm up to 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna play Elish Norden Grand Cenobite. Now I want to. If Caleb doesn't have a response, I want to point out that I likely save all of us from dying to 1,000,000 of these stupid elite guard mages, because that will take them down to 0 damage they can deal. So,
well, these ones are just 0 ones.
Okay, well, okay, so they'll all die. So I actually really help things out here then.
I mean, I have no response to Elishorn.
Okay. All right. Yep. I wasn't trying to be. I wasn't trying to be rude or nothing. I was just. I was actually trying to help us all out a little bit. Okay, and then Caleb, I'm gonna swing Phyrexian Vindicator at your face.
How much?
7. 7 whole damage. Get excited.
I'll go to 97.
And I will, off of Elish, I will incubate 7 off of Elish Norn's trigger. Oh, it
what?
is. It will shut it off.
It's a cat.
It's a cat. It's okay. It's a cast trigger. Whatever you cast.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, it only stops enter the battlefield.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stop CTVs. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Perfect. If I can get my mom out, this will be really fun. Okay. I will pass.
You get your mom out, and I probably am dead in the water. Although I did just, filter out my hand, so. Infinite value. Okay. Oh, Jared, all your soldiers are dead. Unless I'm mistaken.
They had counters, so I think they stay
did
alive.
Okay.
Yep. He just can't make cats with his enchantment or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. I played in this set and I've never seen this card. Yeah. I preferred Mirrodin Besieged out of that block. I like Mirrodin Besieged a lot.
Fantastic. Oh. Sus as hell. Hey, man. I know you better than this. To not be on the attack at some point, so. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
But his copies of his elite guardsmen will also die. So
And they still enter the battlefield. That's all I care about. I only care about triggers. I mean, she might. I've never asked her.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna tap 7. And we're gonna play Hour of a Reckoning. Destroy all non-token creatures.
Non-token
Also good.
creatures.
Yep, destroy all non-token creatures.
I have no response.
Any responses to anybody?
I cannot respond. Although I will proliferate at my instep.
And I'm gonna tap 2 here. And then we're gonna play Idol of Oblivion.
Yep.
I can tap, draw a card, activate only if you created a token this turn. I didn't, so it's just going to chill right here. And move into attack phase. Oh man. Let's yeah, that's yeah, you know. I was thinking that.
That is a legal play you can make.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go and do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 to you, Mr. Wolfman. Not that it does too much hurt to
90?
you, but yeah, you're 90. And
They're only 1/1s.
1/1. There's a 2/2, a 1/1, a 1/1, a 1/1, and a 2/2. They do. That was just until end step.
Oh, so they're all dead from the Elishnorn, then, right?
The Elishnorn?
Well, yeah,
something?
Yeah, the Grand Cenobite that you did kill, but was out there when those are out there, gives all of them -2, -2. All creatures that are not mine, -2, -2.
Yeah.
So those,
So technically, that didn't do shit. However,
It does mean you can now play things that make tokens again.
yeah, basically. Neither here nor there. My Hour of Reckoning still got played. You're at 97 still.
Yep.
And we still played that. So then, at that point, I got nothing. Pass.
Okay.
It was legitimate.
Yeah. Okay.
We're tapped out on land too. So
Play a Morphic Pool. No, they don't. play Oath of Teferi. I'm going to blink out this scrub land. It'll return to my end step. So I can activate Planeswalker abilities twice each turn. But I don't actually have anything to blink right now, so I'm going to uptick Aminatou, draw a card, then put a card back on top of my deck. And then I'll activate it again. Just to say I did. Then I'm going to cast a Corpse Knight. So when Corpse Knight, or whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent loses a life. Notably, this is the 2/2 Corpse Knight and not the 2/3 one that was misprinted out of the pre-release of that set. Then to use my mana efficiently, I'm going to cast a Demonic Tutor. Also to shuffle away that land that I kept floating on top. It's a Plains.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know exactly what I'm getting. It's going to be this card. And I'm going to move to end step and return this to play. Oh, sorry, it was a Tundra, not a Scrubland. And that's my turn.
All right, I'm going to untap. Keep draw. All right, I'm going to play a Caves of Kalios. I am going to activate its colorless to activate Orzhov Signet to play an Arcane Signet.
Yep.
Then I'm going to... Yeah, something to do. Okay. I'm going to tap Arcane Signet to activate Fetid Heath for a white and black. I'll go ahead and tap Temple of Silence on top of that, and I'm going to mortify Teferi because I despise everything that is Teferi except for protection. It's the only one that's allowed, so that's going to get mortified.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 and 2 more. And I'm going to transform, which these don't have the +2s anymore because Elish is gone. I'm going to transform this Incubator, that's an 8/8. This Incubator, that's a, actually this Incubator, that's a 6/6.
Actually, right. I'm going to Pierce Guardianship here. Mortify.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. All right.
God.
Then I'm going to go ahead and swing 14 at your face, Caleb.
83.
Okay. And I will pass the turn. And yep, hope that this ends soon.
Oh yeah, I'll take the whatever 2. Sure.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm over here just making premeditated murder moves. So we're just gonna roll with it, all right? Just rolling with it. Playing land for turn after draw. Untapped everything. We're going to pay 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna sacrifice this guy to bring out a 10/10 Eldrazi Horror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy.
Yeah, it's a big boy. He's a 10/10. He does things.
Uh-huh.
And that's gonna be end of turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'm gonna play an island. This guy doesn't untap. It's fine. I'm gonna cast. That's fine. I don't really care about attacking. I'm gonna cast Vela of the Nightclad. So intimidate. Other creatures you control have intimidate. Whenever Vela of the Nightclad or another creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses a life. I'll take 2. I'm going to cast Felidar Guardian. I will take 2. So when Felidar Guardian enters the battlefield, I blink target permanent. I'm going to blink Amanatu. She hasn't done anything yet, but it's fine. One. Or yeah, 2. Yep. But it's kind of irrelevant here. Because unless you have removal for Felidar Guardian, I win. Because I blink, I blink these back and forth, and every time this leaves and enters, you each lose a life. And I can activate this twice each turn. So I don't actually need the unnecessary, but
I'm just going to go ahead and say that I don't ever want to play against this deck again, Caleb. But yes, I have no other responses other than I despise it, and if it ever gets near me, I'm going to burn it. So keep it away from me.
Noted. When I come to Utah, don't bring this deck.
Do not bring that deck.
Was that just for all intents and purposes, I could have used an instance on a response against that blink because it flashed back into play, making it a brand new spell play, correct?
Yes. Like what are you talking about?
Well, because I could have destroyed it. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
My response was that I have a instant spell right now that would have destroyed it. The game would have kept going. But I didn't think one fast enough, didn't talk fast enough.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I can effectively, I still have my hand in my graveyard here. I can put it back.
It's honestly okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly okay.
Honestly, this deck just gets more disgusting.
Generous Gift would have been the card. So destroy target permanent. You would have gotten an elephant, but either way.
Yeah, you have 3 mana?
Yeah, I had 3 to tap at that point.
Because I only see 2.
It's the 2 mountains and then the talisman, but that's.
Well, didn't you use the talisman to make the Eldrazi? Isn't that part of the 8?
Ah, yes, you're right. So no, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
I don't know why I was not seeing that.
You feel
I was
the
seeing
same way
you up here.
that my Friday night group does. Nobody likes this deck except me.
Yeah.
No, that's fun. That's fun. That's a neat little trick.
It's fair. It's fair. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. It just draws 1,000 cards. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, look at you.
I'm in.
I mean, I'm in. I probably can't do a really long game, so as long as we're not going to make it a pre-con battle, I'm in.
I would not be able to, but you boys, I would support and keep the streams up. if you guys are going to continue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks EDH Bros for having me out on tonight's first of the year Thursday Showdown for MTG. I appreciate it. It's always a good time, no matter any time we guys hang out. It was good meeting you two guys.
Great
And
meeting
hopefully
you.
we can we'll run some more games here in the future. And yeah, hopefully I can find my damn deck because this was not enjoyable for me. Round after round. No, the game was fun for me, legitimately. However, this is not my normal play deck. So this was an interesting bout having to scurry to modify a precon that one I'm just not a huge fan of. But it is all good, and it was good games. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you guys have a great evening. And thanks for having me. Until next time. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Caleb and Nick. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Better, man.
Definitely. Yeah, bro.
I am going to bring it back. One of my favorites, Atarka World Render. It's either going to go big or it's going to go home, but if it goes big, you guys are dead. So there we go.
Fair. And I've got Minskaboo Timeless Heroes. I'm the name of this deck is Richard Gere. I know it was a gerbil, but close enough. If you get that reference, you know where this hamster's going. And my secret commander is riding the Delu horse, and hopefully I see it.
Awesome.
Oh, great.
All right.
I don't know.
Turn.
I clicked on it and it looks good.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play this very fancy signed by the artist Stomping Ground, and but I'll play it tapped and I'll pass turn.
Oh, nice. Where'd you get a Rob Alexander signed one?
At Kayfabe.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's an original one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'm going to play a... Let's just play a tap Cinderglade and pass.
All right. Tap. Turn. I will play a Thornspire Verge, and I will pass the turn.
Yep. Sure. I'm also going to play a Thornspire Verge.
Nice.
And a Goblin and Archimancer. Red and green spells I cast cost one less to cast. I'll pass.
All right. Draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a Forest. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3 to play Elemental Bond. Whenever a creature with power 3 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you can draw a card. Hey,
Matt, I thought we were going to be copying each other, but I don't have an Elemental Bond in here. Because we both played Tapland into Thornspire Verge. And...
I know, and I think I took my Goblin Archaeomancer out of this deck just because I needed more dragons.
That's fair.
All right, fast turn.
Okay. Josh, your video went out.
Your video has gone out, sir.
It's not quite Friday here, but it's getting close.
Yeah. It was. Yep.
I need to figure out how to do that. Yep.
All right. Two.
2/2.
How big are they? Are they just? Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Draw. Let's go that forest that I showed y'all earlier. And let's play Torian Mauler. And I'll pass.
Alright, I will untap. Draw a card. Get there. I'll go ahead and play a Wooded Foothills. And I'll pay life. And go find me a land. I'll take the mountain on top. Because I already have out my stomping ground. Not really another land worth fetching for. And I don't think I have anything else I can do with 4 mana, so I pass the turn.
Yeah, Commercial District might have been a good one, but I don't know if you got that or not.
I do have that in here actually.
You should go get that, Ben.
I'm gonna get that. I do have Commercial District in here.
I'd say I know you didn't have Taiga, but Commercial District. Yep. Okay. Okay.
Take 1. I'm just shuffling. Then I will do my surveil off of Commercial
Okay.
District.
Draw. Man, where were you last turn? Play Mountain. Three for Minskaville. I'm going to uptick on Boo. This deck only knows War, so attack Josh. Okay, you'll take 3 and trample.
Yes.
While you're deciding that, I'm going to Nature's Lore.
I'll let it go back to your hand right now, Josh. But remember that I did that. Remember that I did that. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna Nature's Lore, go find my own Commercial District, and pass the turn.
All right. All right. So you're passing. All right. So I'm gonna draw a card. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Then I'm going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Gilded Lotus. Then
Yep.
I'm going to tap Gilded Lotus for Orb of Dragonkind. All right. Then I am going to pass the turn. I mean, I'm getting there, but not there yet. But I like the idea of dragons and hamsters battling up for control of Richard Gere's butthole.
Just waiting for Nick to drop a Taiga.
It's not gonna happen.
Let's say I don't think Nick has a proxy Taiga in his deck right now, at least.
Not yet, but there. I'm working on an order of proxies, and it will have dual.
Wait. Yep. Make sure cleric. Orzhov left. Orzhov less. Yep. Yep. How much? I'll take 5. Oh, now I see what you mean about the Minsk and Boo being the arena version. Draw. Now, that's not exactly what I wanted for Christmas, but I'll play Forest. Let's see. I don't want to play this one. That's 2. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna play a Defiler of Vigor. So 6/6 trample. I can pay Phyrexian instead of green. And then whenever I cast a green permanent spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
Yep. I think it's pretty gross.
I'll play Fight Rigging. So it's got Hideaway. Hideaway 5. I'll look at the top 5, put 1 underneath it. Let's go with that one, I guess. And then at the beginning of combat, on my turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. And then if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, play the exiled card without casting its mana cost. I did that a little out of order, but every creature I have has a +1/+1 counter because of the cast a green permanent spell. Yeah, I've got 2 cards in hand. And then I'm going to uptick Minsk and Boo, put the counters on Boo. We'll just move up to using the D20. Maybe I do need to order more of these.
I have a card. I have a card of someone I met.
Sweet.
I need to find said card.
Move to combat. I'm gonna be able to put a counter on Boo, and then I have 2 creatures with power 7 or greater, so I'll play the Ozolith for free, or in this case, it is Argonoth, Pillars of the Kings. And Josh, I would like to kindly invite you to insert this hamster inside yourself. All right. 9. Hamster. Yep. Go.
All right. I'm gonna untap everything. I'm gonna draw.
See, my
a
plan is
card.
for Nick and I to kill you, and then it's the Roldex battling it out, and I will valiantly die to the army of dragons.
All right, let's see here. All right, I just gotta time this out. All right, I got 1, 2. I got 8. Technically, if I use 1 to do that, I got 9. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we gotta just we gotta get some stuff going. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and I will tap. I'm gonna tap this to tap Orb of Dragonkind to add 2 mana. Then I will tap for 4, Guild of Lotus for 5, 6, 7. I will bring out a Tarka. That will be casting, so I will draw a card. I will draw a land off that, and I did not play a land that turn, so I will get to go ahead and play a mountain. Unfortunately, I can't do anything else with what I have in my hand yet, and I can't attack yet, so I will just sit here with this beautiful Atarka, just hanging out here, ready to go, and I'll pass the turn.
I have 3 more. I mean, no blue at this table.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it. That didn't sound good. That sounds very ominous. Gotcha. Well.
I'm losing 3 life. Sorry, I was pulling up the Twitch stream on our because most of our stuff has been through YouTube, so I wanted to be able to see the chat on there as well. All right, I'm gonna play Beseiju. I'm guessing that's someone you all know. Master Chef. Oh yeah, commanders enter with a +1 additional +1/+1 counter, and other creatures enter with an additional +1/+1 counter. I don't know why it just doesn't say all creatures enter with a +1/+1 counter, but here we are. Commanders you control have this, and oh yeah, I guess so. That makes sense since it's the background. Okay, so I actually cast 2 green permanent spells. That one and that one, yeah. So 2 counters there, 2 counters there, 2 counters there.
Oh, it's getting gross.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna do something I very rarely do, and -2. Fling this hamster at Josh's face for 11, and I'm gonna draw 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. There we go. I have played Beseiju as my land for turn. I'm going to pay 2 life and 1 mana. Oh, this also has 10 counters on it because it's the Ozolith. And I'm going to put my Vigor Defiler Vigor on the Dealing Horse. So this says any creature gets +2/+2 and gains horsemanship. This is a sorcery. Yeah, it's permanent though. So this permanently has +2/+2 and horsemanship. Then I'm going to cast Atlan Jackal. This is going to trigger the Defiler. Here, counter here, counter here, and then this will enter with a counter because I'm a commander. Let us move to combat. Put the counters actually on the Atlan Jackal. So I'll have 12 now, or 11. And let's go Defiler Vigor at Nick and Jackal at Josh.
Okay, so how much?
Josh, it's a 13/13 trample haste. Nick, it's a 6, 10, 12 horsemanship.
Okay. I'm just going to take the 12. I'm not losing a Tarka.
You couldn't block it if you wanted to. Horsemanship.
Yep, couldn't.
Okay. Okay, so that's what? 10? Okay. 9. Okay, so 4 will trample over. 4 toughness. Yeah, okay. I have triggers, so I get to search with Atlan Jackal, and then I get 2 Kodama the West Tree triggers because a modified creature dealt damage. So I get to search for 3 basic lands and put them onto the battlefield tapped.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you have them back in your hand. Yes, but Caleb might be a bigger problem for me.
Oh no, I'm 100% a bigger problem. If you can kill someone, you need to kill me.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna move to my end step, and I have to discard. So I have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Let's just ditch this Bloodstained Mire and this Stomping Ground.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, I'm gonna draw a
Just
card.
Fight rigging trigger. It's fine.
All right, now question for you guys: how many artifacts do you have, Josh? Okay, and Caleb, how many do you have?
Also, just 1.
Okay.
Just the Ozolith.
Gotcha.
Let's say Arena's an enchantment.
All right, so I'm gonna tap Guild of Lotus for 3 red. I'm gonna use one of those to tap Orb of Dragonkind for 2 red, so I'm up to 4 available. I'm gonna tap 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm gonna play Cavern Horde Dragon.
Oh, okay. That's why you need to know artifacts.
Yep.
That's a big boy.
That is a big boy. Shit, he's a big one. Then I'm gonna move to combat, and I gotta think here. This is tricky, but Josh, you have to finish him off here. You can't mess around. So, I'm gonna swing a Tarka and Cavern Horde Dragon at you, Caleb. They both have flying and trample and double strike. Yep, and I do draw a card off of Cavern Horde.
Yep. I wonder if that's because I clicked on the wrong Minskin Boo. I wonder if that's what happened. I'll go to 2.
Okay, you'll go to 2. Then I will make a treasure token for each artifact you control, which will just be 1 in this case. So I'll make a treasure.
Yeah, there's 2 options for Timeless Heroes. It should be fixed now. Not that it's super relevant, but
yeah. And unfortunately, I can't do anything else. That was an expensive spell to cast, but I think a necessary one. So I will pass the turn and hope to see that I live another. I think the good news is Josh knows that.
yes.
You do.
Yes, you do. Right. I can't pay what I don't have. No, exsanguinate or death to the deathless or. Oh, okay. My untapped ones, or in general. 6/6 and 5/5.
Shit. I think we're screwed.
Untap. Upkeep, make a hamster. Yeah. Draw. That's kind of irrelevant. Let's play Spider Garden. Let's go. It costs one less. It's relevant. Eternal Witness triggers across the board. Three. Return Delu Horse. And then I'm gonna put the Jackal on the horse because it's funny. Uptick here. 3 counters on Boo. I'm not sure. And I think that's move to combat. Let's go. That makes sense. Let's put a counter on Boo as well from fight rigging. And let's go Josh with Vigor, Nick with Jackal, Nick with Boo, Nick with these two.
Okay, so how much is coming my way?
So it should be 12, 14, 16, 21.
Okay, it's game.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see, that's 11, 13 with horsemanship.
Damn. It was quick. I know. I one more turn. I had Crucible of Fire in my hand. I just didn't have a cheap. I didn't have a cheaper dragon to play, and so I had to do what I had to do because I think it was the right call.
It was,
but it sucked. I think I gotta call it, unfortunately, as much as I would actually like to get one more going. Normally I could, but I've been summoned, so I think I need to go check in and see how folks are feeling. But I do. This was fun, and I definitely think I'm generally, even though I do work Friday mornings, I generally have the mindset that I'm happy to stay up a little later on Thursdays and get some more games in. So I'm definitely up for bonus games on Thursdays. Never a problem for me, generally speaking. So
yeah. I'm
well, just hey, shout out to all of our fine friends who come out on Sundays and play with us at Kayfabe Cards. I'm very excited for the upcoming season here in February. That's gonna get started. So appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who watched us and is supporting us on the streams on the channel. We thank you guys very, very much. And of course, shout out to you guys. Happy New Year, my EDH brothers. Appreciate you guys.
Happy New Year. Yeah, shout out to everyone who is watching, including my awesome girlfriend who knows nothing about Magic but wants to support us. She's already asleep right now, so she won't hear this, but I'm acknowledging it anyway. As well as my local buddies, Friday Night Crew, seeing you popping in the chat, and anyone who's watching who I don't know. Thanks to everyone, and yeah, looking forward to a new year with slinging spells with my EDH brothers here. Later, everyone.
Later.